What is relative humidity and how is it measured? Have you ever wondered why some days feel stickier than others? The answer lies in something called relative humidity. So, what exactly is relative humidity and how do we measure it? Let's break it down in a simple way. Relative humidity is a measurement that tells us how much moisture is in the air compared to the maximum amount of moisture that air can hold at a specific temperature. It is expressed as a percentage. For instance, if the relative humidity is 50%, that means the air contains half of the water vapor it could hold at that temperature. One key point to remember is that warm air can hold more moisture than cold air. This means that relative humidity is affected by both the actual amount of water vapor present and the air temperature. When the air is saturated, meaning it holds as much water vapor as it can at that temperature, the relative humidity reaches 100%. If the air holds less moisture, the relative humidity will be lower. As the temperature changes, so does relative humidity. If the temperature rises but the amount of water vapor stays the same, the relative humidity decreases. This is because warm air has a greater capacity to hold moisture. On the flip side, if the temperature drops, relative humidity increases. If it reaches 100%, you might see water vapor condensing into dew or fog. To measure relative humidity, meteorologists use instruments called hygrometers. A common type is the Sling psychrometer. This device has two thermometers. One is a dry bulb that measures the air temperature, and the other is a wet bulb that has a wet cloth around its bulb. The wet bulb measures a lower temperature due to evaporation. The difference between these two temperatures helps calculate the relative humidity using specific charts or formulas. Understanding relative humidity is important for students studying earth science, especially when preparing for exams. It plays a significant role in weather forecasting and helps explain why certain weather conditions occur. Knowing how relative humidity works can also help you understand why some days feel more humid or dry than others. So, the next time you step outside and notice the weather, think about the relative humidity and how it affects your comfort level. It's a simple yet fascinating concept that connects to many aspects of our daily lives and the environment around us.